Hey, hello, what's up? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 282 on this fine Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all chilling out, relaxing, and not up to too much today. Me, personally, I think I'm having a big family barbecue, which should be lovely. It should be absolutely brilliant. So looking forward to that. Now, if you do enjoy today's episode, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If we can get a couple of thousand likes on this episode, my Sunday will be totally and utterly made. It will be for perfection. And of course, don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. So, I've actually got like a concept squad here because I put a team together that I think could be the one, could be what I want to use. And essentially it means that I just need to go out and buy a couple of fullbacks, a couple of TOTS fullbacks, a couple of fairly popular ones as well. We've got Nuno Mendes on one side and then Cuadrado on the other. So Nuno Mendes at the time cost me 153. Now this footage was before the start of Ultimate TOTS. Not that either of them are in Ultimate TOTS, but of course it has now affected the market. I mean, you will have seen in like yesterday's video, for example, I filmed that before Ultimate TOTS. We packed Koulibaly. He was like a 500k player, and now I think he's just over 100k. Like the market crash on the Ultimate TOTS and surrounding players has been a little bit nuts. It's been absolutely crazy, to be honest. So yeah, didn't necessarily expect that, and I think tomorrow you'll see that I've made a bit of an error, but we'll get back to that, don't you worry. So this is like the starting team. I need to get a couple position modifiers, waste even more of my money on that sort of stuff. So as you can see, everyone's now there, and we basically got Mateus and Berardi on 7 chem, everybody else on full chemistry. So yeah, it's a nice looking squad. It should be set up quite well for both the 4-2-2 if we needed it, and mainly, of course, the 3-5-2. I think over the next couple of days, I might switch back because I seem to be like super exposed with the 3-5-2. Something's changed. Someone's put some tactics out somewhere. Everyone I play at the moment seems to be like super aggressive. So I need to figure out whose tactics they are. Let me know down below if you've seen some new tactics from a pro or something that is... yeah, for some reason, it's like 4-3-2-1, and they are aggressive as anything, and I can't keep the ball. It's crazy. So yeah, I might need to, one, go back to my bread and butter, which is the 4-2-2, or two, just get away from the 3-5-2 and try something different. Maybe. I'm not sure. I do like the formation. It's just a little bit of a struggle. So we're going to stick Bremer into the guaranteed Bremer SBC, a.k.a. the Serie A TOTS guarantee. Figure we'll give this one a go, seeing as we are fodder rich in the club right now. And of course, we've got a couple of good ones from our video yesterday. So if we are able to get something, that'd be lovely. So here is the small rare gold players pack then from the Daily Challenge SBC, which I did only to get a token. And we get a TOTS in there. We get a Neri, 88 rated, 99 pace, tradable TOTS. You love to see it. And what's better than one TOTS is 2 TOTS and an 85 in a small rare gold players pack. What? That's better than most ultimate packs I open. So yeah, I was like over the moon with that because that's over 50,000 coins just in 2 TOTS players right there. And then my guaranteed Serie A TOTS is French left back from Milan. Why does it say GK and not LB? It's my nan. It's not Theo Hernandez. I wish it was Theo Hernandez. Would have been a class pull. But we get Mike Magnan. So, I mean, essentially, as you can see here, both of those top players sold. And I think I end up getting 5,000 or 6,000 coins for the 85 Oyarzábal as well. Got to put the little lingo on that one as well. You've just got to. We do that over here. So, yeah, over 700,000 coins now in the club. Plus, of course, we do have Cuadrado. And, of course, we also have Nuno Mendes. Going to sink my final 2 informs that I have in the club, 2 76 rateds, into the Serie A 84 plus player pick. Because last time it gave me a couple of 84s and a Handanovic, and this time it's going to give me a blue. That's the hope anyway. So, what are we going to get? We're going to... ever so slightly better than last time. I mean, it's the same outcome. We get Handanovic again, but instead of 284s with him, it was an 84 and an 85. So, yeah, we're eating good. No, not really. It was a shambolic player pick, I'll be honest. And even the 82 plus player pick that I did there before they expired, that was shambolic as well. So, yeah, I don't know. The luck we had from yesterday's video, actually, no, we've still got the luck because, let's face it, I just packed 2 TOTS in one pack that were both tradable. So I am going to head into Division Rivals because, like I said, this was before Ultimate TOTS came out, so obviously before the Weekend League. And my new, go-to is to do my absolute utmost to get Div Rivals over and done with in terms of get 8 wins as soon as I physically can. Now, don't forget, this is a new season. This is the start of a new season, and we all get pushed back to Div 2 if you were in the Elite Division like me. But the Elite Division's a very, very, very wide skill gap, all right? There's little old me down here in 1600s or 1500 skill rating, and then there's very good people up in the 2000s, and everyone just gets pushed back down to Div 2. So for the first couple of weeks, whilst those very sweaty players are working their way back up to the Elite Division as quick as they possibly can, with their 24 fingers on each hand, you know, being able to just manipulate the controller in ways that I cannot even imagine, it's tough. Because you could match anyone. You could match someone that you're slightly better than, or you could match someone that is just miles and miles above you in terms of skill. So that was me for a lot of games. So what you'll see is that eventually when I do end up getting my 8 wins, I think in this episode, there's no real progression in terms of the division. I don't think I even hit the next checkpoint, simply because I would win 1, lose 2, win 2, lose 1, maybe lose another one, and then we'll, so you're only going to see the victories in this one. And I also removed Pele from my squad and brought in Zidane. I thought I'd give him a go as the left mid in a 3-5-2, and actually turns out he was pretty good in that spot. Yeah, he's not as quick as a lot of the other players on this game, but still held his own, and I love him, so he always performs well for me, doesn't he? Being my favourite player of all time. I just wish that maybe my icon player pick would have been slightly kinder to me and just given me the moment Zidane that I would have loved. Yeah, anyway, but we've got so many defensive midfielders and central midfielders and stuff in the club that I probably didn't need another one to even try and get into my head. How am I going to use this player, this player, this player? There's no point, right? So because I am an EA Play member, EA Access, whatever it's called these days, I get 3,500 XP for free. But in terms, I think last season I ended up getting 145,000 XP out of the 100,000 that you need. So it doesn't do a lot. It just gives you a tiny boost at the beginning, gets you up a couple of levels so that you can get a free pack or whatever, and we'll take it. But yeah, no blues to write home about from that. So Zidane is well and truly back into the team in this one. I just felt like Pele was a nothing player out on the left mid doing nothing. Genuinely. So I figured, hey, we'll go ahead and stick Zidane back in there. And I don't know, it seems weird using either a baby Pele or a baby Zidane at this stage of the game. You just don't see anyone using baby icons anymore. So I wonder if I'm just hindering myself. Are the TOTS players just way better than that at this stage? I think the case is probably yeah. So I'll do my best to just keep using the latest players, I think. But icons are also very, very helpful because they have very, very good links. I could use my Luis Hernandez that I packed the Moments one, but I think Pele's still better than him, if I'm honest. So good goal by Vlahovic. Vlahovic is actually someone that whenever I come up against him seems to be doing bits against me. So he might be on my shopping list going forwards as well. I might give him a go or something because he's ridiculous. But last kick of the game in this one, I get the comeback. I get the volley in at the back stick there with CR7. I actually ended up realizing that Berardi out on the left mid spot with that crossing ability and stuff is his position. I wasn't getting anything from him in cam or striker. So maybe out on the wing is correct for him. I mean, his card would suggest that, being a winger itself. But yeah, being out on that left-hand side, whipping that ball in, that seemed to work a treat. So maybe, just maybe, we've found our spot for our Italian man. So we get a very, very lucky victory there. And actually, we're one win away from a checkpoint. Oh, just smacked the microphone. Sorry about that. But of course, I must have ended up losing or something because I don't even hit the next checkpoint. So this is the next victory. This could be 5 games later. I don't know how many in a row I lost. But it was probably quite bad at one point because, yeah, Div 2, just rivals in general in June is a bit of a sweat fest, as is the Weekend League, as is FIFA in general. You know the casuals have dropped off at this point. You might consider yourself as a casual, but if you're still playing the game, you're a little bit more hardcore than quite a lot of the major population. I mean, if you're watching FIFA YouTube, you're probably not necessarily a casual. You're someone that is interested enough in the game that you don't just switch it on and play a little bit and then you're done for a week. You probably load it up every day. You know, you watch the videos every day and stuff. So you're in the FIFA ecosystem, as it were. But a nice goal from João Felix. He's actually turning up. I'd been disrespecting him a little bit playing him as a cam, and I shouldn't do that because actually when he is up front, he does get numbers for me, and his like silky skill moves and finishing ability is up there with some of the best that I've used. I think if I had to choose like 1 or 2 players from Team of the Season that I think I've enjoyed the most and I think are the best ones I've used, it would probably be, let's pick 3 of them. A defender, midfielder and an attacker. All right. So in terms of a attacker, João Felix. A midfielder, I guess you can count Diaby as a midfielder. He's a right mid, isn't he? The little French guy. He just moves so very, very well. And that kind of goes along with him and like Ansu Fati and stuff like that. Those smaller players with the 99 pace that are just like so agile and stuff. They've obviously come quite good during TOTS. And then a more defensive player. I really love Cuadrado so far. I think he's a beast. And let's face it, Koundé did a brilliant job as a centre-back for me. Koulibaly's actually very good as well. So there's a few there to mention as some of my favourite players from the TOTS promo. I've smacked the microphone again. What am I doing? Is it in a different place today? Can you hear me as well? I don't know what I'm doing, but I just keep knocking it with my hand. I'm an idiot. But 3-3 in this game, 30 minutes in. That's how crazy this one was. It was basically end-to-end goals, and it was extremely frustrating because there's nothing worse than getting back into the lead, and then they run down the other end, they get their goal, and you're like, well, why couldn't I defend that? But then you go down the other end and score again. But yeah, once I got a couple of goals up here, I thought that was going to be it. And then straight from kickoff, Immobile ran through me, dodged the tackles, scored the goal, and then we go straight down the other end, end up getting a goal. I think with Felix here, yeah, it just sort of drops to him, and that ends up going in. I don't know. And then he quits. Too many goals had gone in, I think, and I don't know. Was I up against 2 people there? Because it said something different, didn't it? It said not enough people, not enough opponents. Does it sometimes say that if you're just playing one person? I don't know. But yeah, that is 8 wins for the week in Rivals. Haven't got to think about it now until next Thursday, and that makes me quite happy. I'll be honest, like, it's not my favourite place to be, especially in June, and I've now got the Weekend League to worry about, really. So Weekend League and qualifiers for the next few days is essentially what's going to be on my mind, and then any objectives, like obviously there's a couple of end-of-era objectives. We've got Fabregas, we've got Mata. In the SBC section, we of course have like Di Maria and stuff, so yeah, there's some really good content, and I think tomorrow I'll have finally caught up, and you'll see we'll do the fodder pack from the TOTS swaps. So you'll see a nice, is it 84 by 25? 84 times 20? 85 times 20? Whatever it is, the fodder pack from TOTS swaps. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, let's hope that goes good, because of course that'll be from when Ultimate TOTS started. So there's a chance we get a big blue. That's all I'll say. Anyway, we are pretty much going to be wrapping up with the episode. So we've packed a TOTS main Yan. So we've done our guaranteed Serie A TOTS. Packed 2 tradables in one pack. got 8 wins in rivals, bought 2 new mega players for the team in defence, Nuno Mendes, who I've been playing as a centre-back, and he's been doing okay. Yeah, he's a little bit short for that role, but he's been doing okay. And then Cuadrado as the right mid in the 3-5-2 is just chef's kiss. He's very, very good. 5-star skills, super pacey, super agile. Like him a lot, actually. SMS is doing an all right job. He's definitely not got 97 dribbling. There's no way he feels that good, but still good nonetheless. And then still trying to figure out, well, I think we figured out Berardi is more of a winger than a central player. I've just not been getting on so well with him in that more central role. So yeah, we might make adjustments there to make that work. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. Could you do me a tiny favour and hit the thumbs up button? That'd be brilliant. 2,000, 3,000 likes, whatever you can muster up. I'll be a happy boy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you. You can, as always find my social media links down below in the description. Come follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And there's nothing else left to say, really, apart from just I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Relax, eat some good food, just sit down, take a load off, and prepare yourself for the week ahead. Yeah, I'll catch you again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you then. Peace.